to the Mental Threads podcast. I think you're like episode 64. I don't keep count with this shit anymore. Like it's kind of hard and everything. I'm here with
704 CD
and
Liquid.Goldz.
Liquid.Gold.
Yes, Liquid.Goldz. What is he?
Goals, as in like goals that you like make, like goals
Yeah,
or
gold.
gold. Oh, gold. Okay, gold's plural.
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking and everything, you know. I know y'all caught up with the whole SPF family and everything. You've been doing a whole lot of work with my brother and everything. Through you, I actually saw him in like a music video and everything. So it's like, I know you're actually touching on a whole lot of goals and stuff of that nature. So what does the whole wait, can you say it for me real quick?
SPF.
And then there's a 3X after it, so it's just SPF.
Yeah, it's just SPF for real though.
Oh, cool. And what does SPF mean and what does it stand for?
Oh, see, my boy Marco don't want me really telling the world exactly what it means, but basically, how I would describe us, basically we just like, we a team, we a family and stuff, and we all trying to, basically like, our goal really is like to really enjoy life to the fullest, so we're not trying to like live basic lives type shit, like, we trying to like get rich, basically. Like we trying to actually like get there to that point.
Yeah, man, and you're making it happen, man. You have like what, 3 music videos out, or is it 4?
Yeah, I got 3, and then we finna shoot. We trying to shoot 3 more actually on the 29th, all in one day type shit.
Dude's got goals, man, for real, man. You're doing a lot more than a lot of like other niggas in Charlotte for sure, man. A lot of people be like, oh yeah, I'm about that rap shit, I'm about all that rap shit, and it's like you have nothing to show for it. It's like you just hitting it back to back to back to back. And I think that's really, really cool, like, for you to, like, actually do that and everything, get a music video set up and everything. You know, I feel like, 5 years from now, like, who knows where you're going to be? So it's just, like, I feel like that's cool that you have that drive and stuff of that nature. What really, like, motivates you to have this type of drive at such a young age and stuff of that nature?
Shit. Basically, like, I always, like, thought of myself, like, highly, like, even, like, younger and shit. Like, I always didn't think like I was just like gonna live like some basic ass shit. Like I always knew like, like I had like an aura to myself type shit. So when I started rapping and shit, I just like knew for sure that like we gonna get it done type shit. So like what drives me is just knowing what's on the other side of everything. So like I believe in myself 100% type shit. So that's why, like, anything I got, like, I put into this shit. Like, I might fuck around and spend, like, I probably spent, like, on the first tape, I probably spent, like, 2,000.
Yeah, man.
Or, like, probably, like, 3,000, because I had to get everything mixed and mastered. I had to pay for each beat and shit. And then I had to pay for the artwork. And then Digital Kid and all that shit. So,
yeah,
just knowing we gonna make it, that's why I put everything I got into it, like... I don't care how much money. I don't care, like, if it's everything in my account, I'll drop that shit on it if I believe in it type shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You gotta keep going through with it, man. And you've been on top of it, for real, man. Like, you don't understand, like, how far you're getting, like, actually getting the tape going through and then putting out people who don't even normally rap and then sound the way that they do. When I first, like, heard, like, my brother on that music video, I'm like, shit, this dude can... Oh, yeah, please turn that shit on, please. Because I was already in a hot-ass car for, like, a while, and it's just, like... Thank you very much. But yeah, man, when I hear like my brother rapping, I'm like, oh my gosh, this nigga's really spitting for real and everything. And it's just like, I be thinking about like my peers from high school who used to think like, yeah, we're gonna do this whole rap thing, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, my younger brother can out rap you. Like, you cannot say shit at all and everything. So like when I see like you can even get my brother into rap and stuff of that nature, like I feel like that's mad cool, like, in a sense also. It's just like, how did you meet up with Taurus, stuff of that nature? Yeah.
Alright, so basically it all lead back up to Marco. Mm-hmm. So I'm not like trying to like say too much, but like
that's fine. You ain't gotta
basically me and Marco met like a while back. I don't even know how many years at this point, like probably like 4 or 5 years. 4. So basically we worked together at Chopped and shit, and we just started hanging around more and shit. We started running the game and shit, and then we just we just were like really similar type shit. So everything just clicked. And then tours started coming around. I remember we started hanging over here, and I was always wondering like who that nigga with the big ass afro and shit. So we started running the game and shit. Next thing I know, tourists sliding to my crib and Marco not there type shit. So it's like now we a team. Like now it's like us three and shit. And then Fadoom started playing the game with us too and shit. And then we started hanging with Fadoom. And then it just became a regular daily type shit. Like this nigga tourist fuck around, pop up at my crib, talking about some open the door.
That's cool that y'all like stay close like that and everything of that nature and everything. Like I think that's mad cool. Now you got your own I don't want to say little rap group because y'all not gonna be doing little things for a while. You're doing big things now, especially. What are some like hassles as an artist that you had to kind of push past and stuff of that nature? What are some challenges you got to face as an artist right now?
I think like the number one thing like an artist probably go through is probably like hearing that like, oh, that's not it. Cause like when somebody tell you that's not it, that's gonna attack everything you doing. Cause like then you're like, damn, you gotta like now you gotta come harder type shit. And a lot of artists, I don't think they understand that. Cause like they'll fuck around. I think that's why a lot of people probably give up. They probably get hit with the, oh, that shit not it type shit. Cause I'm not gonna lie, our first song wasn't everything type shit. But if we quit after somebody told us that first song was not it, or if it like to us it was lit, cause you know
I think it was lit
cause
too.
we making this shit and it was like, oh, that's really us on that shit.
Yeah.
So
no ghostwriters, nothing. Y'all do it. So it's just
So like I think like when they get hit with that, they don't know how to bounce. Some people don't know how to bounce back. That's why like me, when I get hit with it, it just makes me go harder because I'm like, I already know type shit. So that just means I just gotta, you know. So there's a lot of songs I probably made and threw away. Probably hella songs that the guys don't even know about that I probably threw away type shit. Like,
that's cool. That's cool. That means that you keep trying and you keep pushing past it and everything of that nature. You know, and it's just like, yeah, artists got to face like criticism too, to a degree. But honestly, I see it like this CD, bro. Like, even I'm an artist also. Like, my first mixtape, like, it's not something I'm going to win a Grammy for or nothing like that. But it's just like you're taking the steps and actually to get yourself established. You're building the discipline to get yourself established. You threw away songs. Just keep in mind, there are niggas who can't even write one song by themselves. Like, or even find the discipline, go get a beat and just go and make time for the studio and just fuck around with whatever and everything, you know? Like, people don't got that discipline. So for you to even put that discipline out there and put people on that don't even normally rap and sound the way that they do and everything, don't sleep on shit like that. Never sleep on shit like that. Because you're getting way farther and you're performing. Like, come on. Like, really realize you gotta also celebrate certain aspects of this thing too, to a certain degree. And that's just kind of how I see it, you know, from me. And that's maybe my opinion isn't like, oh yeah, it's the most credible type of opinion, but just from my like eye view and stuff of that nature. So beyond struggles like that, like what other struggles do you feel like you have to face also, like as an artist?
shit. Well, I just want to say first, like, I think like when we started rapping, we all started together type shit. So like, basically like they was making me rap too, because before that shit, like, motherfuckers like, you'll be working somewhere or some shit, or you'll be over here and some motherfucker come up to you talking about some they rap and they make music, and then the first thing you be like, oh my god, like, here go another one of them niggas type shit. So these niggas, like, I was with Fadoom at the beginning of 2021, and we over here like freestyling that chess crib, and then I was freestyling about my shit, and then like, then they was like, oh, we need to start rapping, and then Marco talking about some booking the session, and then he found a studio, we booked the session and shit. And then, so we all really just started together. It just happens to, like, I, like, goddamn, like, just, like, be in the studio 24/7 type shit with it at this point. So, like, I'll be just trying to, like, you know, motivate the team to, like, you know, just keep making music and see what we can do type shit. But, like, I think anything else that you really struggle with as artists is basically, like, getting the music out there. Like, basically, like, that's, like, the hardest part. Because I'll fuck around and make 5 songs within, like, a 3-day span or 1 week span. But like then I gotta like get the shit mixed and mastered. I gotta make sure I got all the leasing and stuff, the artwork and dropping all that shit. So you could fuck around and have hella songs, and then there's motherfuckers that have that shit for like years type shit. They'll fuck around and have their whole album damn near done, but be waiting like a year or two to drop it type shit. So
yeah, I could definitely feel that, you know. And like we're getting close to like the 1 year anniversary when I dropped my first mixtape, and it took months to make that. And everything. I had to get off school just so I could be able to stay in Charlotte and just to link up with the studio and everything. And mind, he was very patient with it, the process and everything. So it's just like, you know, yeah, I could feel that for sure. It's like when it comes to beats, like and everything. Whoa, how do you be seeking out for beats? Because all I be getting from Google is ads for like free beats and beat packs and stuff of that nature. I think Google low key like a government agent, but they be hooking you up too. And stuff of that nature. It's like what's the process when it comes to getting like beats and getting inspired to write and stuff of that nature?
I mean, we started first. We were just freestyling on YouTube, and you know, I started finding a couple beats and stuff, and Darius started finding a couple beats, and then we just played around with that for a little bit. So it get to a point where we go to the studio and we see what we can do at first, and I got this one Drake type beat or something. And then I got another Key Glock type beat. And then I think the next one was a Future one. And then that's when I started writing No Debate. So basically it was just me playing the beat and then driving and writing the song at the same time type shit. So I found the No Debate beat first. And then I wrote my whole part to it. And then I sent it to them. I sent it to Darius and I sent it to Taurus. And then Darius came up with some stuff real quick. And I had picked everybody up and we went and had a session. And then so after that, we just fucked with like lit type beats. Like we fucked with the Key Glock type beats and shit. And we fucked with the Money Bag Yos and the Push Icy type beats. So really I just look for what sounds good to my ear. And usually like 9 times out of 10, the guys fuck with it too. Cause like, I think it's all about like your taste and shit. So like when you're coming up with music, it just gotta be something you fuck with to really make it. Because, like, if you don't fuck with a beat, you're not going to make a good song.
Yeah, most definitely. I could definitely feel that for sure. Like, especially when it comes to visualizing, like, the feel and stuff of that nature and just the flow over, like, the beats and stuff of that nature, too. It's just, it all starts with that beat and, like, the mood of, like, what you're trying to drop for sure. And everything. It's just, so this whole SPF tape that's coming out, you can't really like determine exactly the day like where you're gonna drop it really. Like you ain't gotta tell me if you still want to keep it a mystery for sure, but you know it's coming like pretty soon, right? And you already got everything together, or you still got some things you gotta knock out?
So right now, like I'm trying to get the team, we trying to operate on the schedule real quick. So what I did just like a few days ago, I went and started buying like almost like all the beats. So I bought the beat for that song Fuck It that I made with Fadoom. So now I just gotta get that shit mastered and we gonna drop that. And then I'm trying to get Marco to drop a song, Don't Play. So we gotta get the beat for that and mix and master that. And then Taurus actually got a song, Accusations. And then we just gonna get the beat for that and master it and drop that shit too. So that's gonna be each of us dropping the song. Cause what I'm trying to do right now, cause I feel like if we drop an SPF tape right now, it's gonna be all under one SPF collaboration. And motherfuckers just gonna look at that one time and just, you know. But like I'm trying to get everybody to drop their own song, but we all gonna be featured on it. So it's gonna all lead up back to the group, basically. So I'm trying to get everybody to start dropping like that.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's very cool. And do you see like people on like SPF, y'all gonna be dropping like your own individual projects, or it's only gonna be staying within like SPF for right now until like later on, maybe individual projects and stuff of that nature?
Well, like I be making a lot of my own songs too, and then Darius, he be making his songs too. He be dropping his songs too. He got Raw out right now. Shit, I've been playing that shit, and then he got this other song called Ops. He finna drop that shit, and I'm a feature on it. But that's his song, so he gonna drop that.
I know Taurus is trying to see if he can probably try to get us like to do a tape and everything. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, shoot Taurus. Like once we actually get the resources to get that situated, I know a studio. can mess with. And I think he got some new equipment too, but you know, like he also got a job also. So it's like once he has the artist, he also got a job to fund the art and everything of that nature. It's really just a hassle on itself. But moving on and everything to Liquid.Goldz. It's like you're probably not even ready. You ready to answer some questions? Or all right, cool, no problem. Yeah, Liquid.Goldz. I know you stated that you're like a manager for SPF or just a manager for CD.
Just for CD so far.
Just for CD so far. And like when it comes to like the hassles and struggles that you have to deal with, like as in like a manager and stuff of that nature, and like your day to day, like what's some stuff that you gotta, what kind of challenges you gotta kind of go through and everything day to day?
Honestly, I feel like the hardest for me right now is like booking and shows and trying to really manage and promote CD, because he's a new artist. So like I feel like new artists always have that challenge once they first start out. But as of now, like everything's been going like kind of smooth. We just actually had our first big out of town event in Virginia that he was booked for, and it was fun. He did very good. He had like 2 or 3 songs that he performed. So yeah.
Wow, that's nice. And like it's not just CD that you manage. You manage other artists too?
I was at first before City, but now it's just City.
Wow. And like how many artists have you don't have to like state the names, but how many artists like have you like managed in the past?
2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. That's nice. So like you're kind of fresh into it too, kind of.
Basically, yeah. But I also have like my own platform too, so that's like what's really allowing me to like manage.
Really to manage and everything. So basically your job is mostly just ranging between just is that my dog just still trying to like jump over the damn fence? Yeah, sorry, my bad. It's just like, cause it's like every time I step out he's always doing the absolute most. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Anyway, it's just like, yeah, so it's like when it comes to managing, you just pretty much set up the events and everything, pretty much do a lot of the things that CD isn't doing, just kind of like setting up the events for him to like perform and stuff of that nature. That's here.
Yes, basically that too, but I'm also like here for city support as well as like letting him know like stage presence. Like we actually work closely together with more than just events, everything.
That's really cool, man. Yeah, you got a lot of things situated. I ain't got one manager, nothing. I just try to do everything myself. I guess I'm just stubborn like that. Anyway, it's just like, so like pretty much, where did y'all pretty much meet? Yeah, you ain't got to say if y'all don't want to.
All right. I mean, I can answer.
All right, cool, good. You can answer.
All right, so let me just explain. So, I'm rapping or whatever. I start rapping. It's like the summer start kicking off and shit, and I just dealt with all this shit with this crazy ass bitch. But basically, like right now, like my headspace is like I'm like getting over the situation, and I'm like, but at the same time, this bitch getting me depressed type shit. But I'm still like trying to pop out. So like I think I went on a date with a little shorty that day or some shit. I dropped her off. Now I was like, shit, what's the moves? Because it's still early type shit. So I ended up sliding to this function. So I slide to the function, and so I came with like 2 or 3 people, but like I know the nigga Bryson was there. I sent
this function out online to a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
And it got to City mutually through somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got over there, this nigga Bryson over there, and then they was doing the function. So basically I run into Aaliyah, and I was like, so basically I'm trying to figure out who party this is, because I wasn't really trying to pay to get in. So I was trying to figure out who party it is so I could talk to him real quick. So first I was trying to talk to Bryson, and then they ended up telling me that it was a girl that did party and shit. So at the same time, I'm trying to plan this pool party. So I'm like, shit, let me goddamn exchange information with this girl. So I'm like, let me get your number. I'm finna have a pool party. So I hit her up, and we just in a group chat planning the pool party and shit. And we do the pool party, and we still not even cool like that. Like, we cool, but like we not even really that cool and shit. So I don't know what the hell happened. I was trying to go. We just had like a studio session. It's like 8 a.m. And I think that really kicked it off, because like she retwisted my hair like a week ago before that. And then,
we were still not cool.
Yeah.
We just met and we were just talking about all this shit that was going on in our life.
Yeah.
And it was just like funny. Like, it was funny. You know that one person that you just meet and it's just like,
You just click.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fate. That's how it is. That's what music does. It just brings people together.
Nah, but it's also like, because she Aquarius, I'm a Leo. And then Marco, that nigga Aquarius too.
Guess who else is an Aquarius?
Who, you?
Me. Yeah, I'm an Aquarius.
Really?
I'm very much an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius with a Libra rising and Libra moon placement.
I love that.
I'm triple one sign with
I
it.
ain't gonna
So
lie
it's
to
just
that.
like,
The zodiac shit real. I don't fuck with them Scorpios though.
no, really, that's PTSD with Scorpios, man. Like, you can't fuck with a Scorpio without getting some kind of trauma. I mean, there's some Scorpios that are cool. I'm not even trying to shit on all.
There's some
Scorpios,
that's cool, but
I feel like for you to maintain that cool, you can't be around them all the time because I swear that's where the trauma comes. Like every time they're gonna do something that's gonna piss you off or do something that's just like, bro, what was the point in that at all? They're like the terrorists of the zodiac circle. Like Aquarius were like the philosophers, the helpers, the loving people. That's
I'm coming up with a screen plot for a movie called Zodiac. I just want to put that out there now for somebody steal my idea and shit. But I already got it mapped out.
Yeah. Don't go into detail about it. I got a book I'm trying to write too, but I ain't trying to put all my details out there myself. You gotta move in silence, man. You know, for real. But yeah, you should definitely do something where it's like every character represents like that zodiac sign. You know?
Nah, cause I don't want to just do music and shit. I like other shit too. So like, I would do movies and shit. Really, I'm just the type of nigga I like to start my own shit. I don't like having to like, goddamn, work for other people type shit.
Yeah, like some Master P type shit.
Yeah, that's what really SPF really comes back to too. Like, we're not trying to like have to work for somebody else our whole life type shit. Like, that shit make me sick to my stomach.
Hey man, I don't mind just grinding just a little bit just to make the money for a little bit because that could really instill the discipline. But long term wise, I don't want to be answering up to no. Why do you think I go to school for business? Because I want to start businesses. I don't want to be able. I want to be that type to be like that good boss and everything. I don't want to be the dude that's just like be working for somebody then you frustrated after what they do and stuff of that nature. You don't like your coworkers and stuff. Like nah. That's not the life for me. That's not a life I envision, in a sense. So it's just like, you know, ain't nothing like you see me doing the podcast. You're the 64th episode. I'm real with this podcast shit. 150 episodes coming. That's for sure. Like,
I watched Marco's podcast.
Oh, really? That you listen to Marco's podcast?
I listened to. Oh shit. Yeah, I listened to.
And you were just like, yeah, I need to hop on. Like, no.
Nah, cause I was already trying to click up with you, but I be having like so much to do, and we was trying to plan the whole Virginia shit. So the whole time, like, I'm trying to like pick a time and shit. Cause we were supposed to do it yesterday, but like I got back like at 8 a.m. We fell asleep.
Hey man, at least you showed up, dude. It's so fun. I wouldn't even plan to do any podcast episodes today, really. Like, so y'all two just showed up and everything to even hop on. So like that's good for anyway. Cause that's support for me. And one day I like to get this all monetized. I just want to hit that 150 mark. So it's like there's nothing but episodes and everything. Maybe soon I would like to probably drop a merch line and stuff of that nature. I just got to put that content out there. You know, the more content, the better. The more people can get deeper into it. So it's just like. Plus, we might look back on this like years from now, like, wow, I used to really be on some shit like this, and like now it's really happening for me. So it's like a time capsule too when you think about it.
I mean, the podcast, like, I feel like that shit really gonna hit because you got all these people like you interviewing and they all promoting themselves. So like tomorrow they're gonna have somebody else looking at them, and then they're gonna have another person the next day because they promoting themselves. So like, it's gonna all lead back up to you. So I think you should get a good following.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just wait until I get a couple more episodes out before I actually add video cameras to it and everything. Like, you can just be doing like 5 episodes and then do one live episode and then never do that shit again and then like do 5 more episodes, you know? I just want to be consistent with it, you know, really just wait until reinvest myself into it, you know, before I really like, you know, like move on with a lot of like certain stuff, you know. I just try to hit certain marks. It's always good to have goals within your goals type thing, you know what I'm saying? You can't just like just do things whenever, however, you know. You got to put yourself into certain positions.
That's why I just made a schedule on my phone of everything that we got to do.
No, who you telling, man? It's like, man, I'm trying to get back working out too and everything, you know. It's just I want to start building muscle, you know. In the next 2 years I'm gonna look like a professional wrestler. I'm gonna be a WWE champion, bro. Fuck all that.
Nah, I fuck with the WWE, bro. That motherfucker's lit. I swear to God.
No, but AEW's killing it too, bro. I feel like AEW's for more grown type niggas. Yeah, that's like some kid shit, but that shit's good too.
Nah, I was on the SmackDown versus Raw. I used to put like a pillow on my sister so I could swanton bomb and shit.
No, but you ain't have brothers growing up. It was just you and your sister.
Shit. Well, basically, I got like, damn.
You got like cousins and shit like that.
Nah, like on my dad's side, I got like hella brothers and sisters. And then on my mom's side, I just got my sister. But my whole life, I'm growing up just knowing my sister because I ain't really have my dad and shit. So whole time, I'm thinking like this is my only sibling. And then next thing you know, in like 2017 and shit, buddy hit me up on Facebook talking about something. This is my brother and shit. And the whole time, like I'm mad at, like I'm low key like pissed off with my dad still because like really I'm not even pissed until I start working and I start getting money. And then so I'm starting to realize this nigga didn't really send me that much bread. So I'm like, damn. So once I started getting my checks and shit, I remember I was getting like $7.25, but I got a check for like $288 for like from Wendy's. So like I'm like, bro, this nigga just sent me $50 a month every like 4 months or so, and this nigga, bro. So I'm not even factoring in bills. It's just that my young guy just talking about some damn why the fuck didn't he not send me no bread? So I'm like, bro. So like then like by the time I'm 17, I'm like, all right, bro, I'm through. Like I'm done, cause like I'm like,
You just gotta get it yourself.
fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Like I'm done and shit. So I'm in that mindset now. So anything attached to him, I'm not fucking with it. So
It'd be like that, man. Your dad's African, like straight out Africa too, right?
Yeah.
It'd be like that. I don't know why it's like you be having like freaking like extended families and shit. That's what a lot of my aunties and uncles came from, because my grandpa was out there too, bro. Like he came to America and did not know what to do. That was probably around, because it came in the late '80s, so it was pretty close to when they Coming to America probably came to theater. So you know, shorties were fucking with African niggas. They're trying to find their presence in Munda.
So like. Basically, that's when I started talking to bro and shit, and then we started becoming cool. So my nigga out in Vegas and shit, he doing his shit down there, and like he make music too, but like he like more on like the chill side of shit, like your type of music type shit,
like Isaiah Rashad, maybe Mick Jenkins type.
Yeah, shit like that, and I'll be on the lit shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all, bro.
Nah, because I be trying to like be versatile with it. I be trying certain shit. It's just that like if I don't feel like it's right, I ain't gonna put it out until I feel like it's right. So
only you know when it's right. For real. It's
nobody
just like
can really tell you.
Yeah, it's for real. It's like I could be like messing with some chill Mick Jenkins type shit one day, and then you hear some trap shows like, yo, this shit sounds kind of good too, and then you find a good hook in your head and everything, then you write it down and stuff, and then you realize that you might be really good more with trap, or you might have more of a voice for Afrobeat or some of that nature. It's just you kind of just have to dabble with everything. That's why I fuck with Drake heavy and everything. As a kid, I used to sleep on Drake. I'm like, oh, he makes songs for bitches and stuff like that. But it's like, dude, like when you realize like Drake has only been on for so long, because it's like he keeps being versatile. Like you can listen to his albums and always hear like something. You hear some Afrobeat type stuff. You can hear some like some UK drill type stuff, and it's just like, for you to be that versatile, like nobody can like really like ignore you and everything, because there's always something for somebody. So it's just so that's just something to keep in mind when you want to go and try doing like other things. So are there any like, besides like lit type stuff, like what other types of genres of hip hop do you want to like kind of seep into? Can you see yourself doing like Afrobeat, or maybe some like a 90s sample type beat or something like that?
Like at this point, not to sound like cocky or anything like that. Like just
you are a rapper. You're not being cocky. It's being confident at this point.
Cause like
do whatever works.
It's only been a year, and I'm still trying to find my sound and shit, and just off the shit I've already done. Cause I've hopped on like those chill type beats, and I like did like features and stuff. So like, I feel like by next year, like who knows the type of music I'll probably make. To be honest, so I don't know, because it really just stems from what I hear and then how I do it.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I don't know why you say like no cocky shit. I thought you were really gonna like, yeah, man, I'm gonna hear on any type of genre of beats and everything of that nature. But hey, hey, it is what it is, man. At least you're being like transparent, that's for sure, and everything. So back to Liquid.Goldz and everything. What type of genres of music do you like outside of hip hop and stuff of that nature?
I'm really into like R&B. I really like jazz music. I like music that has like a soul and a message behind it, that type of thing. I'm actually a singer too.
Oh, cool, nice. So do you have any like projects coming out or any singles coming out pretty soon, or like what's up?
I actually have one song with CD that I just made like a couple months ago, last month maybe, and hopefully we'll do a video soon, next Friday. Stay tuned.
Yeah, most definitely. That's pretty cool, man. So it's like and everything, but back on interest, like outside of music and everything. I know you want to do acting and stuff of that nature. Like, what wanted you to kind of go into acting and stuff of that nature?
You talking about me?
Yes. Anybody's willing to answer, but mostly you. I mean, she's into acting too.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you stated something like that. You said you wanted to go into acting.
Oh no, I want to make movies.
Yeah,
I want to be like do the screenplay type shit.
Just a screenplay.
Like I got the whole storyline type shit, and it's raw as fuck. Cause like, you gotta
go deep in it if you don't want to, because they might steal your ideas. You can't allow that. So it's up to you.
I mean, it's raw as hell.
Raw as hell. That's okay. That's all y'all niggas need to know. It's raw and it's from CD. the end and stuff of that nature. But it's like, like, but I'm just saying, like, but you don't see yourself as being like an actor or anything of that nature, right?
Shit, I'll probably do a couple commercials for the kids and shit. But you feel me?
Commercials, maybe some Super Bowl commercials.
Some shit like that.
One of the main Super Bowl commercials I can remember is a Drake Super Bowl commercial and shit, where it's like he's like drinking Sprite and everything, and he's like turns into like a robot for like y'all know what I'm talking about, like the last name ever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone's kind of seen it and stuff. But you pretty much see yourself being in like commercials and stuff, and maybe performing for the Super Bowl, maybe in a couple years, maybe somewhere down the line for sure.
I mean, honestly, like all this music shit, cool. Like I love making music and all that shit, but like I'm focused on just getting my money and getting the fuck out. I don't want all that extra shit. Like, you feel me? Like I just need like a decent like 10, 15 million and I'm gone. Like the whole team gone for real. Cause like we already talked about it. So basically like we just trying to get our money and get out at this point. Like we'll probably keep making music, but we probably just keep it for us. Now like if I end up having like fans that really like, like they texting me like drop this shit, bitch ass nigga, I'll probably drop some shit. But like
probably show some respect. But who you calling bitch ass nigga? Bitch ass nigga?
Nah, cause like cause like I already know like how I feel like when you have like a artist you fuck with and they make music and they stop making music. That's aggravating. Like I used to fuck with A$AP Rocky real heavy, but you know how he stopped? Like he really like took a step back. Like he was doing fucking Problems, and he did that album in 2015. And then he stopped, and I was like, oh, shit.
It'd be like that, man. Especially when all your drive went into your early mixtapes and everything, and then, like, you actually started dropping albums and stuff. You just take that time. You just revel in your success,
I mean, because he's chilling. He already made it.
He got Rihanna pregnant, so it's like, hey, that's an accolade in itself, so.
That's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
That's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. I was waiting on him and Tyler the Creator to drop an album, that Wang Sap.
They used to make hella songs together. They used to make telephone calls. Yeah. I know they probably got music we probably don't even know about, probably.
Yeah,
if you really think about it, because like this music shit, you just fuck around, sit down one day talking about let's make a song, and they known each other for years, so who knows?
Yeah, man, like, I was waiting on that Wang Sap for the longest time, man. I'm just like, when is this shit gonna drop? Because, like, dude, because Tyler's already back-to-back winning Grammys now.
Tyler going crazy right now, I'm not gonna lie to you.
He really is, man. And he's
low-key to a degree, too. Because you see all these other rappers, like,
they're in the club and stuff of that nature, DJ Khaled.
They just, like, and, like, you just see him everywhere you look. Like, every time you look at your phone, you see him. But, like, Tyler, you don't, like, probably because I don't, like,
you're not in that sphere of that music and everything.
Yeah, because he's making, like, the R&B and shit. But, like, every time, like, when you finally see him, he doing some big-ass shit. Like, when I finally see him, like, on World Star or some shit, he doing some big-ass shit. So I'm trying to do some shit like that. Get some bread and get out.
Yeah, man, he has a whole, like, Camp Flog Gnaw festival people be pulling up to. Like, me and Torch just went to Dreamville Fest recently and stuff.
So is that Raleigh?
Yeah, it's in Raleigh. It's really good. It's really good stuff. It's really good. I was in a group chat that had like over 100 people in it, and like 50 of us actually met up in person, bro. And it was such a good time. It was on the second day that we actually met up, but it was just like, it was really good vibes. We're gonna meet up at that same Dreamville Fest. I'm still in that group chat and everything. As soon as Dreamville comes back, it's all gonna be the same. We actually even took pictures together and everything. I need to find them pictures, but it's just like, yeah, man, like the vibes is there and it's all cool. So it's like, I want to really reach a point like in my career where actually like I have like enough connections and where I'm doing like enough stuff that I can actually drop a few music festival and everything, like J. Cole and Tyler the Creator, or like maybe like do like just drop a whole lot of like clothing with like the whole golf clothing line that Tyler the Creator has and everything. I know you're pretty much on mind for stuff like that too, right?
I mean, I'm gonna do some shit for the kids too. Like I'll probably do some shows in Africa.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Like how Nas and like Damian Marley did like with the Distant Relatives.
Yeah, Migos and them, they did that shit. They performing out there. So like even
Russ performed in Senegal.
For real?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's where my mom from.
Oh, word? Where's your dad from?
He from Senegal too.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can do shows in Senegal. I want to do shows in like Liberia and everything. Maybe you could bring some money to the country, because our country is third world country. So it's just.
Oh yeah, because
we be fucking up, man.
Because, like, me, I'm at a point, like, if I win, well, when I win, everybody gonna win type shit. Like,
Yeah, man, that's gonna take you far, dude. Especially with the SPF, like seeing what y'all doing and everything. There are people who said they were part of like a rap group. Like when I was in high school, bro, where the fuck they at? Nowhere, bro. Because it's just like they ain't got no foundation of trust like y'all be having, you know? Yeah, man, like that's really gonna drive you far. Like that cohesiveness is really going, like building a team and everything. You're having your manager here for this whole podcast thing too, just to be here and everything. Like it's just like that's gonna really take you far, like for real. And everything, you know, it's just like, so like when it comes to you being Senegalese or whatever, it's like any of that kind of like motivates you also, or like maybe influence your music to a degree or your style to a certain degree.
All right. So not to sound like disrespectful or anything like that,
But it's all right.
that shit don't really do shit for me. Like it's just me. Like, what? I don't understand the question. Wait, say it one more time.
No, basically, like, you know, with Senegal, it's like, you know.
Oh, does it like?
Yeah,
influence
and
my
your
shit?
roots. Yeah, does it influence you to a certain degree, or maybe like influence your drive to a certain degree? Like, do you want to give back to Senegal, like stuff of that nature?
Man, I'm worried about my people. Like when I say like people, like family and stuff and everything. Like I'm trying to help the whole family type shit. So like I'm not looking like. Of course, like there's some people you see on the side, you try to help them too, but like you gotta realize you can't save everybody because like it's just not possible. You trying to help like 20, 30 people in your family, and then you want to help the whole world. You can't do that shit unless you have it, I guess. So I don't know how to. But like
that's not disrespectful, bro. It's you're just being realistic.
No, I'm saying though by my style and shit. Like me, like I'm from Charlotte, so like how I make my music, everything like. That's just me. Like that's just 704C right there.
Oh, yeah. So you're more identified more like with your city and everything where you grew up with than I don't want to say more than your home country, but it's just more like you're more connected with your home city and stuff of that nature. Than
I mean, I've been over there like 3 times, and like I was over here my whole life. So like when we went down there, it's like okay, so this is like I'm looking at the shit like. Like I could probably like not been here type shit. So like let's say like if you factor me out, a lot of shit probably wouldn't be happening because I wouldn't know Marco and all the people. Cause like basically they was trying to figure out who was gonna come here type shit. So like my mom, she got a whole bunch of brothers and sisters and shit. So my uncle, he's the first one to come. My grandma helped him get over and shit. And then so after he get over, my other uncle get over, and then it get to a point where it's like my mom or my aunt or one of my other aunts or some shit like that. So my mom, she get to America, and my uncle, he came to Charlotte because he was actually going somewhere else, but this nigga ran out of gas because he just got getting here. So he ran out of gas in Charlotte, so he stayed in Charlotte. So my mom get over, and then she have me about like 2 or 3 years later or 4 years later. I don't know. So then I'm over here. So whenever she could, she would go back, but she didn't really have papers or nothing like that. So it was hard for her to go back to a country. So she didn't even really go back like that. She just got her papers recently, so she now she going back and shit. But like basically, I went 3 times. So basically, like they do try to like make it seem you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, because you know you're from Senegal, but like then you're from here, and then you're not trying to figure out who you are, because like you're trying to confine to a people setting laws, but you're not from there type shit, so you can't really do that shit. So really at the end of the day, you just gotta be you with whatever you're trying to do in your life. You can't really let where you from really define you. You just gotta, and not even where you're from, just like what's expected of you by people around you. Because if you try to do some shit people expect you to do, and you're not doing what you want to do, you're not really going to enjoy your life, basically.
Oh, okay. I can see that. I can respect that. At least it's like you explain. No, it makes perfect sense. Like really, like how you put it. Like, you know, it's just that makes sense. Like perfectly, and everything. But it's just like, you know, but everybody how they relate to like to their home country is just different and everything. You know, I ain't been to Liberia once, and my whole mindset like for the future is like reinvesting in Liberia to some degree or another, if I have the currency to do so, which I know I will one day for sure.
I mean,
You know, but it's just like, you know, it just comes down with that, you know, like they gave me my blood, my culture and everything. So it's like, you know, regardless of what anybody, whether if like whether if it sees like as a responsibility or whatever, it's just I'm responsible for my family. As you say, like the 30 people in your family. But it's just like, you know, it's just I work so hard to like kind of give like them like a chance, more of a chance too, like the kind of chances that a lot of us never had type, you know. But it's just like, hey, everyone's path is different type.
I mean, I send bread each month.
Yeah, that's
back
good.
to people over there, my little cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
So, cause my aunt, she passed away
Damn.
last year in
That's a bitch.
February. And it's crazy because, like, I had just met her because I was first taking my trips down there. That shit made me sad because, like, I just met her and, like, she helped me out because, like, I'm from America and shit. So they looking at me like, oh, like, I'm rich and, like, you know, I could solve all their problems and stuff. So, like, I'm over there. I'm giving my aunt some bread whenever she asks me because she trying to go to the little shop to buy, like, some stuff. Like, you know, I give her some bread or she trying to go out and stuff. So I give her some bread and stuff, and then, like, she was just always so happy, and she would just do, like, the most for me type shit. Like, she just met me, she trying to wash all my socks, she trying to wash all my clothes, and the whole thing is, like, she doing the hand wash and stuff, and then it was just, like, there was just, like, so much love there, like, for real, and then she just went away so quick. Yeah. It's, like, all in the span of a year, so it's, like, it really, like, got to a point where, like, you know, whatever her kids need, if I have it, I'm gonna try to give it to them.
And that's good. That's really good. You see, like, these connections is blessings. You understand that, ZD, and everything. You know, like, I never got to meet, like, my grandmother or my grandfather on, like, my father's side and everything, you know. Like, all the years we've been here in America, we never had the bread to really go to Liberia and just come back just to visit, you know, because, like, you know, we were struggling to a certain degree. And then they just kind of passed away. That means all their lessons, all their memories, they go along with them. One thing we have left are, like, what the memories that we have of dead people and everything. At least you have memories of her that actually, like, motivate you to say in a chance, look out for her children too and stuff of that nature. You know, it's just like, that's a blessing in itself. So it's just like, you know, that's why I go as hard as I even do too. So it's like to put myself in a position where it's like, if I want to go to Liberia as many times as I want to, I can. Or, you know, if I can do whatever I want by my people, building the community here, and whether if it's in Charlotte or what if I might be in D.C., wherever I can, in America, stuff of that nature, so we can be able to compete more with the Vietnamese and the Indians and the Koreans and stuff of that nature, but also keep stuff for our end, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing how Nigerians get by. It's like, wow, they're really on their shit to the point where literally you could see Nigerians everywhere in the world. Like, Giannis at Tentakumbo literally grew up in freaking, I don't know if I said that. But anyway, he grew up in freaking Greece. Like, what the hell's out there in Greece for Nigerians to just chill out there? Like, do you know what's in Greece? No. But they're there. They'll be
nice scenery.
Yeah, they're just going for nice scenery just to live there their whole life. That's vacation type shit. Not like you're going to live there your whole life, make money, and still make life for yourself. So that's something that we need to take from, like, Nigerians too, bro. Like, they really work hard and everything.
Oh, yeah, because, bro, when, like, you in that situation, because you see what's happening. So, like, you know, if you get over here, bro, every time I go to Africa, like, I went 3 times, but each time I came back, I appreciated everything I had.
Yeah, man.
So, like, if one of them got over here, they would go hard. I swear to God, they would go hard.
Yeah.
Because, like, over there, you just don't have the opportunity to go hard.
Yeah. And we're blessed to even be in America, as racist as it can be, and as fucked
I
up
had
as a lot of lies.
Let me tell you about this shit, bro. So,
Dang.
I ain't never gonna forget about this shit. I gotta speak on this shit.
Yeah, go ahead,
Bruh.
speak your truth.
Hell no. So, I'm in, like, 6th or 7th grade, and we all in the science classroom and shit. So, tell me why Shorty, like, they was saying some joke or some shit about some shit, and we was all laughing at some shit, but the thing was, I didn't have a pencil, and we just got our little assignment. So, I'm looking around stupid, like, I'm, like, looking in my book bag, knowing there's no pencil in there, but I'm looking for this shit, hoping for somebody to help me, shit. Goddamn, that Kevin Hart shit, back against the wall, nigga, help me. So, I'm trying to get the pencil, but there's no pencil there, and then the teacher pull up. So, I guess he noticed me bullshitting lately or some shit like that. So, they dragged me outside, they start talking about something. He called my math teacher across. This nigga talking about some you need to appreciate being here, all the opportunities. Two white ass teachers telling me you need to appreciate every opportunity you get and shit. And like you need to do this and do that. You over here don't have a pencil and all this other shit. Two grown ass men yelling in my fucking face. Can you believe that shit?
No, them teachers be cowards like shit,
bullshit,
bro. Like, no, I got the worst of it too sometimes, school? Bro. I went to a middle school in Ballantyne Plantation, so it's like, can y'all please change the fucking name if y'all were past that? Like what's wrong with y'all?
I ain't never gonna forget that shit.
Oh, no, man. No, of course not. There's racism, bro. You're gonna remember some shit, bro. Like I remember I was at Save-A-Lots, went back, you know, like on Almaro, Save-A-Lots used to be on Almaro. And everything. Tell me why I'm 9 years old. I'm not even doing it. I'm like daydreaming in like an hour or something like that. It was like in front of like some shaving cream. I don't even know what the hell I was doing. This nigga came behind me because I got my hands in my pocket talking about sir, if you're feeling cold, you can just step outside. And he had a whole flashlight. What you're gonna hit me in the head over a flag? Well, I'm gonna steal some shaving cream. I ain't even got a beard yet.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
But for that one, I couldn't really 100% be mad at, because it was Eastside, bro. Niggas are gonna steal from Save-A-Lots. Even if it be like low price, niggas are gonna steal from Save-A-Lot. But it's like, dude, like, come on, like, don't try to sneak up behind me talking about something I can leave. Like, what?
Hell no. We don't have motherfuckers try to run us down type shit with a truck type shit. Racist ass.
That's why I love going to an HBCU, bro, because all my teachers I fuck with. Every time I had like problems at middle school, high school, it was always like some teacher pulled me out of class saying I was a waste of time and shit like that. It's like, that's what motivates me. I'm like, good, thank you. So it's like I can be able to like, so when I do make it, I'm at a position where it's like, oh, like I'm doing so well, it would be because of the teachers that believed in me, the teachers that were behind me, and not the teachers that put me out of class talking some shit to me. It's like, bro.
Some teachers I fuck with, but
of course.
Tell you about this chemistry teacher. I don't mean to change the subject or anything like that.
That's all right.
But so in this chemistry class, bro, every day these motherfuckers clowning this nigga. Like each and every day they clown the nigga to the point where like I be feeling bad for the nigga damn near. I be like, damn, they at it again. So they be talking so much shit to him. So like one day I came into class and shit and be like, you know, so serious or whatever. So I'm chilling. I check my phone, check the time. This nigga talking about some, give me your phone. Everybody in that bitch, even all the white kids, clowning the fuck out this nigga. He picked me, talk about something, give me your phone. You had your phone out. What the fuck? Nigga, I be trying to help you. I be trying to tell you niggas to chill. But this motherfucker tried to take my phone. I was like, alright, bitch. I'm not giving you my phone. He said you could leave. You could go to detention. I don't even got time for that shit. I went to work. I left that shit. I left the whole school after that.
Damn, man. It be your own people.
Teachers, bro. These damn teachers be wilding and all some stupid shit. I swear, I don't even fuck with none of them. Like, I fuck with some of them.
Wait, what school did you go to? Like high school? What school did you go to?
I went to Myers Park, and everybody was skipping out that bitch because that shit was big as fuck.
Did you know Pat? Sleepwalking SLT?
Yeah, I know of Pat.
I know you
mutual people, but like I haven't really like clicked up with him or anything like that.
I had him on the podcast. I'm not sure.
For real?
Yeah, he was on the episode.
Shit, I mean, probably in the future I'll probably meet him because I know he do music, so I'm probably going.
Yeah, the whole SOT type thing. We all went to the same college and everything, so we all knew mutual people. You know, Lee knows him and everything.
Yeah, like everybody, like Charlotte Small, like everybody knows somebody.
To some extent, you know, some people really don't know you, and they just be clicking with like your haters and shit. They be thinking you know you and shit. Like you don't really know me. But it's like, that's the one thing I hate about Charlotte. People think they know you, but they really don't know you. Like, you know, it's just like,
look, I ain't worried about none of that shit. I just do my shit, and that's it. I'm not worried about nothing.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. You gotta be worried about nobody.
Everybody like shit, and everybody fuck with me, and I fuck with them. Like we be chilling, like we all had a function, we all be chilling. It be lit. Like you be seeing this on our stories, we be lit every time.
Yeah, man. That could really help too, especially when you get into that lifestyle and everything. Like, so it's just like, you know, that's how y'all clicked and everything was through a function. So it's like, you know, they can be really healthy ways to build relationships and stuff of that nature. So
you just gotta enjoy. You just gotta enjoy your life. There's some people they be just chilling. You gotta like, you know, have fun.
Gots to have fun. Most definitely, you gots to have fun. Yeah, that's really deep.
But you gotta still be alert though. You know,
you still gotta be alert. So like with this whole music thing and everything, where do you pretty much see yourself like in the next 5 to 10 years? I know obviously making it, but it's just
shit.
Just like if you could visualize it, you know, property you want to buy, stuff of that nature.
I mean, after the next shit we finna drop, after the 29th and all this shit, I think by the end of this year, we probably gonna be out. We're gonna be out of Charlotte for sure. Next 5 years, we probably chilling. Like I'm probably out in Bora Bora or some shit. Feel me? We probably out there.
What the fuck's a Boro Boro?
I don't even know.
Is that an island?
Shit, I heard niggas made songs about this shit. So like,
Niggas making songs about a place he ain't never been on. Like, where's that on the?
Shit. We finna be out in Bora Bora, bro. I'm gonna be chained up. My mom gonna be chilling in a mansion somewhere.
No, seriously, definitely when I buy our parents' houses for sure.
Feel me? Liquid.Goldz gonna be iced out.
Ice Me Out song to be playing like all the day in her.
Like it's gonna shit.
And y'all could definitely do that for real because like just like if it ain't like talent, if it ain't just talent and everything, but based on consistency and the union y'all got, bruh. Y'all gonna make it because it's like there's a lot of people that be fronting about this whole music thing and don't invest nothing to make it happen. And it's like y'all make it happen. Like third music video and everything. About to be on a couple more pretty soon and stuff of that nature. You really can't sleep on that at all. Like I could really see y'all progress being very quick and very.
I mean, it took time too though, cause like it's been a whole year since we started. So, like, it took a lot of time, too.
Yeah. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it and everything. I'm still a year removed from when I first dropped my mixtape. I thought I'd be dropping more songs after that. But then, life happens and things happen. Things get in the way. But I
swear to God, life happens.
But it's not going to stop me from, like, trying to reach my goal, like, music-wise and everything. And stuff of that nature. Like, as soon as I could be able to get myself established to a certain degree, it's the studio every weekend. And I'll put that on soul, like, literally. Like, for real, and stuff of that nature. So it's just like, you already got a photographer set up and everything for y'all and everything? I know you got a person that does your music videos and stuff.
Shit, my nigga 3 times, he be shooting all my videos. He be killing that shit, like...
He really does.
Yeah, so, like, no, I got 3 times shooting the videos and shit. He lit, and he out in Greensboro. So, you need to tap in with him if you're not. But, like, photographer, I know Zoe does photography, and then we also, I don't have, like, I'm tight, like, I got people, like, they be giving me their phone number talking about they do photography and they'll do it for free type shit. So, like, I have, like, those people in my contacts I can call when we start doing that shit. So, like, what I want SPF to do, like, in the future is probably start making, like, a clothing line type shit. We definitely finna do that. So we're gonna get our logo made, and then we're gonna make our shirts, and then we're gonna get, the photographer so we can, promote the shirts.
I could design your logo if you want.
I'm trying to see exactly like how I want the logo still.
You want me to just set up some templates and everything? Like if you want the black and white or, maybe cartoonish or whatever, I could just probably like send it to you like whenever I have the time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I could set y'all with something, because the way y'all work and everything, if anything y'all need, like, if it comes to logo, like, I could probably help you out with that. Like, if you need somebody to design your album covers or some mixtapes and everything, I'll do it for you free and everything. I'll be designing my own mixtape covers and stuff of that nature. So it's like, all they need is the photographer to pretty much take my picture, and I'm already doing all the edits. So it's just like, it's just stuff of that nature, Yeah, you got links, man, just like that. So it's just... So, yeah, man, it's just, and what do you got set for, like, the rest of the day, basically?
The rest of the day?
Yeah, you ain't gonna be performing or doing nothing, right? I think you mentioned something about doing something today.
I mean, today just a Sunday, so, we just chilling. Probably, we just chilling.
Got any functions coming up the rest of the week?
See, these functions, I don't even look for them. They just pop up. We just there, type. Like, we don't even really be having to look for the function. It just... it
just happens.
It's just like it's at that time, and then you in the car, and then she in the car, and then we on the way, and
that's just it. I know you pretty much done like some work with other artists outside of SPF, correct?
Yeah, I did. With my nigga on Instagram, the street over. We got a song "Quit Perping." We gonna drop that soon. I got a few songs with Lean, and then I got but like Lean damn near part of the team, so that's really damn near the team. Hold on, so I got songs with Sammy Sosa, And there's a few artists I'm trying to work with, but like the thing is, like I'm trying to get like the features and stuff with other Charlotte artists, but at the same time I'm trying to get our stuff out there. So it's like I'm not trying to like try to get they clout or some shit.
Yeah, trying to dick ride and stuff of that nature.
Yeah. So like
that's good.
But like they hit me up and then like, you know, like I'll do a feature for you, and I was like, damn, hell yeah, I appreciate that shit. Let me just see like what time I can really do it. But I really want to do it. But at the same time, I don't want to seem like, you know,
like you're just trying to live off it, and you're not. If they're coming out to invite you on, and like they don't really pay you anything to get on, right? Or what do they pay? Do they pay anything?
Not like basically like they just give you like a lower rate because they fuck with you. Like,
yeah, that's good.
Like, let's say they don't fuck with another artist, they might charge them this amount for a feature. But like if they fuck with you, they probably like do it for a lot less, and then they'll probably do a video with you and promote it too.
And they're seeking you out, so it's just like that's proof that you're doing something right and everything. Especially because if like you're just like sending like, you know, mass texts out like, hey, can I be on your song? Hey, you want to do song together? You want to do work together and stuff of that nature? Like for me this year, I'm not even focused on really like doing any work outside. Maybe with Taurus and everything, because that's my brother and that's just something he wants to just get out the way and do, like, you know. So it's just like outside of that, I'm not really so focused on trying to work with anybody else outside of maybe Taurus. Not because I'm some bougie type shit, but it's just on some let me just get myself established to a certain degree and everything, where it's like, you know, I got like a bit of like a brand going, I got something going, so it's just like, you know, when it comes to the whole like getting features on and paying them and everything, like I'm in that position to like constantly do so, you know what I mean? Like get the etiquette with it, you know. It's like it all starts where it's just like you need to get so immersed in the studio where it's like it's just like it's second nature, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like just in and out type, instead of just like you're at the studio and then like you got to retake some things and you got to do some things and then you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, just really make everyone's time worth it.
Also though, you got to make sure like, cause like also with the whole feature thing, like getting the feature, like even if I factor out like, you know, not trying to get they clout type shit, like trying to like do my own shit real quick and then do it with them. When I like get up with them a little bit, it also be like the song, like whatever song you finna do the feature with, you gotta make sure that song like lit. Like if that shit not good, and then you try to get the feature, that shit is gonna be bad. So it's like I be worried about that in the back of my head. So I think that shit be keeping me from really trying to do that shit. But like at the same time, I be having some shit. I be thinking about that shit.
Yeah, because like not everybody can be like how 21 Savage can pretty much just always sound lit with whoever he's with. You notice that? Like you can do stuff with Drake, you can do stuff with like J. Cole, or he could do stuff with Kendrick Lamar and it wouldn't seem out of place, and it would just it always. That's why I feel like he's like the most improved out of everyone out of the 2016 double XL like new freshman group, because it's like literally like 21 Savage can do work with everybody and it would always sound right. Even Lil Baby could do work with almost everybody and he always kills it every time, you know. So it's just like I feel like that's the standard.
They're established though. That's the thing though. 21 Savage hella established. So like whenever he say like if he hop on a feature and say 21, it already hit.
because he already set that thing up. The only reason why, because he became so immersed in the studio and his style and everything, that it's just like, it just kind of connects with other people's style, you know. I feel like when you can't connect with other people's style because it's like you don't practice enough or you're not like in the studio so much, that it's just like sometimes your style might clash with somebody else's style, you know. You wouldn't expect Lil Baby like to kill it with J. Cole and Drake and everything, because you think like, oh yeah, he's in like, you know, he's more like a, you know, that type of rapper. But then when he hop on, he was killing them verses every time. That's what got me on the Lil Baby, was just those features.
Lil Baby going crazy right now.
Mad crazy.
Basically, like his verses be like, it could go on anything. Like he could really literally do anything. Yeah. Like he's that versatile with it. But like, I think like for me, like do features and shit, I really wanted like to a point where like if I like hop on somebody's track and then my verse coming in, I say 704. I want like that shit. Everybody be expecting like some hot shit, cause you know they got, you know how 21 be saying 21 and then you know and then it come and then it hit. Like I'm trying to do it like that type shit when I do my features.
And it always meshed well with the songs too, like with Drake and 21 Savage doing Sneaking and everything. You know that song Sneaking that was on More Life? You never heard of it? I know you heard of it.
Shit, I listen to all the songs on More Life, but I forget.
It's do you remember the video of it? Like with 21 Savage and Drake? I know he dropped it again, like when he announced.
Drake got too many songs.
Yeah, I know. So it's hard.
They all be his.
I mean, whenever you find the time, you should check it out, bro. It's like, that's just like just to like study like how like to really be like a good featured artist and stuff of that nature, because it's just like, it's just 21 Savage. I feel like he cracked the code in his own way and everything. And then J. Cole be going crazy with the features also too, so it's just like, it's just stuff of that nature. It's just like, you got to be able to like really mesh in with everybody's style, but like really dominate your own style too.
But imagine if he had to make a song with J. Cole tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, you know how stressed I would be?
Work in the studio so much so you wouldn't even be stressed. Like, oh, what, J. Cole wants me to feature for this? All right, cool, good. That'll be bread in my pocket. Like,
like imagine you send the feature over, he send that shit back. Try again. Like,
yeah, that would fuck me up. Yeah, that would definitely, especially like because J. Cole's one of my main influences too.
Yeah. You gotta be careful.
Probably can't even look at yourself in the mirror no more. Like, nah, man, it's just I can't do it.
Drake send the shit back. Oh man.
Yeah, that would fuck
oh man, I'll be
like, especially with Kanye West and the Soulja Boy situation. I was just like, he had to cut what a Soulja Boy song off Donda, and like Soulja Boy literally held it against him. I was like, you know what, Kanye West a bitch.
Nah, but that's because he didn't tell him. He should have just told him he was gonna have to do that. Because if he told him, he wouldn't he wouldn't
have cared.
It's business. Because that nigga a businessman.
Yeah.
Even though he be lit on the gram and shit. He a businessman.
You know what Kanye should have done is, he should have definitely let him know, but he should have re-released it, maybe re-released it as like a mixtape in between Donda, like, that's what I would do, like, because I know he hasn't done mixtapes in like how long, but it's like,
shit, I mean, everybody make music different. I don't know, but like that's what, like, I don't know, Kanye, I don't know.
Yeah, Kanye. Do you think his career's ending pretty soon, like after Donda 2, or do you think he's just gonna keep doing it until he's like 80?
But there's like rappers that cannot fall off, and
yeah, Kanye will never fall off.
Like,
but I mean, like, just
you see how like Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Kanye, and like all those big names, if you say anything like that, their fans pop up right there in the comments. Hell no. Let me stop you right there. They're not even gonna let you finish the conversation.
I ain't saying nothing about like fall off. I mean, like after Donda 2, you think he's gonna make a Donda 3, or is it like after that that's just
He's gonna make more. He gonna make more projects probably.
Yeah, but how long do you think he's gonna keep making projects? Because I know like J. Cole, after the fall off, that's pretty much it for J. Cole. And like this one Kendrick Lamar album that's coming out like in May, like I think that's gonna be Kendrick's last album too. And
Kendrick?
Yeah, Kendrick's album that's coming next May. I like.
But these are like, the thing is, like, those are artists with like big ass fan bases. Yeah. Though. Like, there was some artists that's like they stopped making music. I think Frank Ocean, he stopped making music for a good minute. His fans was going crazy. Like, it's 4 years later, they still, where's the music at type shit. You feel me? So like, there's some artists that can't. I don't think that shit could happen.
Yeah, you feel like Kanye is a part of them? Like, it's just there's always going to be some kind of music going to be put out for the next decade or so, or because even Jay-Z tried to retire and then he came back again, like, and then did the whole 444. But 444 has been like, that was like way back in 2017, I think. Yeah, so it's just like,
yeah, that was like high school.
Yeah, man, and Damn dropped like 2017 too. So it's just, and then it's been 5 years, and like now we're dropping the new Kendrick album that's coming up pretty soon. So it's just like, yeah. But I feel like, the era of like J. Cole, Drake, and like, Kendrick, I don't want to say that was coming to a slowdown, or I feel like now like it's a time where like other artists are starting to like emerge, like Jack Harlow in a sense is like one of them, and everything that's going to be like for at least a decade for sure. Jack Harlow is going to take over for like for the 2020s for sure. And it's just stuff like that. Like, who's going to be the next artist for the next 2020s to 2030s type, I know we're all definitely going to be on that list for sure, but it's just like, just stuff of that nature. It's just like,
I mean, this music shit, like, you never know what happens, so like, I can't even predict, because like life is just too fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. I know XXXTentacion.
You can't even predict who's gonna be around at the time.
And we all thought XXXTentacion was gonna be that dude for the 2020s, and then they killed him, bro. It's sad. It's crazy. Yeah, and then like
I didn't even believe it. I was just like, how, like, cause like they be like, yo, superheroes type shit. So I was like, how the hell
Yeah, you don't think things can happen, but they're human, bro. It's just like you never know when some hating ass nigga's gonna come out of nowhere with a gun. I mean, and then that's it for your life out of nowhere. And dude wasn't even bothering nobody. Dude was just buying stuff, and then it's just like, why they want to try and like rob? Like, I know he's like an artist, but just trying to rob like an artist and everything, and then it's just like, you know, like they could rob like anybody else, but they have to choose like X to rob specifically.
He was doing a lot of good shit too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it really fucks up the community, too, because, like, you got a nigga out here that's trying to help the whole team type shit. Like, he over here trying to goddamn give out PlayStations, and he, like, talking to the kids and stuff, trying to, you know, make sure kids, like, you know, have a bright future and shit. And then some shit like that happened, that shit. And then his fan base, I know they was crushed. Like, this whole fan base was crushed.
Yeah, I was part of that,
when you play sad, you're crushed. You play sad, you almost cry. Now,
cause like, yeah,
that's not like the song. Like, I don't know. Like, after he died, it's almost like he knew. Like, I don't know what it is, but because like a lot of his fans say like he kind of knew like it was coming or something. Happen. And then you watch the music video and then you see how he planned it, and it's like, what was he was trying to tell us? It's like you can't even. I don't even know.
Yeah, because it happens, especially like if you're like an empath and everything. Like, you know, if you came into this world to actually do something wonderful for this world, like your life literally gets cut so short, so quick. It happened to Tupac, it happened to Biggie, it happened to X. You know, it's just like DMX was able to at least grow into like his 40s and everything before dying. And stuff like, I think it was like a heart attack or something like that nature. Some people said overdose.
It shouldn't be like that though.
It shouldn't be like, but that's just hip hop. That's the community. Sadly, like you can be a country singer and live your whole life out, but it's just like, you know, but it's like something about hip hop. That's something that we really need to change as a people, you know, to stop being like so against each other. Like hip hop was founded on really speaking out what the struggles we're going through. You know, people beef. We push the whole East Coast, West Coast thing to the point where some of our biggest like artists got killed and stuff of that nature. You know, it's just like, it's like a game of life to the media. Just do whatever you want, and whoever it hurts, just let it be so. That's why I always try to be like push peace and everything of that nature. You know, I always try to like just stick out, like stay away from anybody who doesn't have good intentions for me, because that could go really far in life, you know. People trying to plot.
Well, that's why we in a team. That's why like outside of us, we don't really like, you know, like we keep like a small circle really.
Yeah, man. And that's good, man.
What we doing?
That's always good, man. But always look out for each other for sure, man. You know, if you hear anything that's going on in this year, anything that's like maybe somebody trying to like maybe trying to assassinate the character, your brothers, thing of that nature. Anybody trying to do any fugazi shit to really like fuck y'all shit up, always be mindful of that and everything. You know, it's just always just try to keep each other posted about it, you know, stuff like that. You know, that's just how me and Taurus was always looked out for each other. So it's like, you know, Taurus was probably like way better like picking friends than I did and everything. So it's just like, you know, when I see how y'all like be supporting him and be there for him, it just gives me like, okay.
Your friends backdoored you?
What?
You got backdoored?
I mean, wait, don't say it like that, my nigga. Oh, what the? Yo, forget it. It's just. I mean, like, yeah, things happen, CD. Like, people betray, but it's all growing pains. It's all a growing process. It's all just, and I mean, it's not like they weren't replaceable. Like, I have people in my past that would hook me up with a tour. I have people in my circle now. It's just like that really like try to like support me in ways that they never did. So I don't even think about it like that. But it's just like, you know, it's just still one of those things to just remind you and everything, you know, like to be more loyal, be more charitable, and just stuff of that nature, and just keep the real ones close and the fake ones not close.
I think like it was just all meant to happen this way. I think like God just put us all on the same path to meet each other around the same time.
Yeah, sure. That's for sure. Okay. I thought you wanted me to like pause right quick. Because we're getting close to that whole hour, line, because, you know, yeah, I keep it like the 30 minutes to an hour, so it's like, yeah, so I think we're bringing this to a close. Any like final words you want to let the audience know and stuff of that nature?
I mean, I just want to say like basically like any idea you have, like it's just gonna be an idea unless you like really like try to get it done. Like if you don't take no steps to getting it done, it's just going to be an idea in your head that nobody's going to know about if you don't do it. So I just want to say, like, if you're thinking, like, in life you're supposed to do something, I would just say just follow your dreams and, like, try to avoid anything that, like, get in the way of your dreams, because, like, you only get one life for real to do what you're trying to do. So just make sure you do what you want with your life.
Yeah, man. I know we said we're gonna like bring this to a close and everything, but I got one final question. Like in regards to the whole relations in Charlotte and growing up in Charlotte and just like, you know, just the rap game in general in Charlotte, like do you feel like we need to work on some things as a community in Charlotte, like hip hop wise, to really like make it, or like I want to hear both y'all opinions in regards to this. So yeah, you sound out before we bounce.
I mean, in Charlotte, there's like a lot of opportunities right now. I mean, we have the Why Not Wednesdays, and you know, Cash Barbie and Mary Mac, they be setting that up for artists to come out and perform and stuff. So like, really, it'd be up to you to really go out there and put yourself out there for real, if you're trying to do music for real.
You know, I feel that. What about you, man? So how you feel about the whole community in Charlotte? So for that nature.
I feel like everybody's trying to be on like too much of a music wave, and like a lot of people gonna fall for real because some people take this shit serious, you know, and like those who take this shit serious, they gonna go far, but those who don't, they just gonna be left in the wind. You feel me? Like I feel like with music in Charlotte, like everybody's trying to rap or everybody's trying to have that same style. You feel me? But like only those who like really seem authentic, like they really gonna make it somewhere. So I feel like it's really authenticity in the rap game, most definitely, because something about each rapper stands out. Like all of them that really made it or is really like where they are, like something about them is like stands out to get them there, you know? Not just putting in the work, it's all about yourself personally too.
Yeah, man, I could feel that for certain, man. Yeah, from my perspective, I feel like Charlotte has all the tools really to be like a big type city in regards to music, you know, with the baby doing things that he does. Although, you know, he kind of got in a fight with one of his like artists, Wisdom and everything of that nature. Wisdom came back at the dude too, but it's ain't nothing wrong with it, you know. It's just like, it's just, you know, the baby especially, you know, like, you know, I really didn't like how it's just like they came trying to mess with him at like Walmart and everything some years ago, and then, you know, led to somebody losing their life, or hey, he can't even go to the store and shop without somebody trying to fuck with him and everything, and then him getting beat up. But it's just why is it like that's our city that's doing stuff like that? Because I swear, like, Atlanta isn't as big as we are. No, Atlanta's big, like, you know, big, like in the way, but it's like population wise, like we're the bigger city when you really think about it. But it seems like they got more of their shit together. Like you can hear all types of artists, like Jid, obviously, Childish Gambino, Andre 3000, Big Boy, you know, Future, like T.I., and it's the Gucci Man. There's like so many different types of artists you hear from Atlanta alone, and they all make their money. But it feels like anytime someone gets some kind of clout in Charlotte, they got to be dragged down for like no reason. And it's just like, what do y'all think? What's up with that?
Shit. I mean, it's Charlotte. I don't know what to really tell you. You just gotta be aware, and you know, you just know who you're supposed to be fucking with and who you're not supposed to be really fucking with, and then just move careful, and you know.
Yeah, I can feel that. What's your stance on this, man?
Yeah, I basically agree with that.
Just hating and stuff. All right, but yeah, I think we're reaching about the end. So it's like, you got any final words you want to say, Miss Liquid.Goldz?
Follow me on IG at Liquid.Goldz. Goldz.
She would definitely say more, but now she's eating pretzels, so it's just like she's kind of focused on that right now. Stuff of that nature. So it's like, hey, anyway, any other last words, CD? Because I know I know you said a whole lot that last time. It's like, any more last words, or should just kind of set us off, or is that about it?
Oh, shit. Well, Cold World out now, and goddamn, Fuck It coming soon with Superstar Marco. And then we got Demon Time coming out in July. We're gonna shoot a video to that with my nigga Hope Savage get back. And then we're gonna shoot that with Yellow Diamond. And actually Superstar got Yellow Diamond on that, so we finna shoot that. So we got some collaborations with the SPF and Young Rebel Mafia. So they're another group in Charlotte. So we're gonna have all that on the way.
Hey. They're definitely going to have it on the way. I don't know why I just said that. But anyway, yeah, that's it for the Mental Threads podcast. We sewing in, now we is sewing out.